News just coming in. The Supreme Court will be hearing the Sahara plea against Subrata Roy's detention tomorrow. That's the latest coming out from the Apex Court as we speak. Jaskirat Singh Bawa will be joining us shortly on the phone line on that developing news. But the Supreme Court was expected to hear the Sahara Chief Subrata Roy's petition that he had been illegally detained by court. Subrata Roy and two Sahara directors, if you remember, have been in Delhi's Tihar jail ever since the 4th of this month. The Sahara Chief was arrested on the 28th of February after he failed to convince judges that he is serious about repaying nearly 20,000 crore rupees for two Sahara bond schemes that were declared illegal in 2012. Now, the crucial hearing will be taking place tomorrow on Thursday. It is not going to be heard today as we were expecting. Sahara petition against their detention argues that they were not held guilty of contempt. So, in that case, Subrata Roy as well as the two directors should now be released. If you remember, on Monday the Supreme Court had adjourned the case without fixing the next day. Now this is the latest coming out of the Apex Court, that the Supreme Court will be hearing the petition by Subrata Roy's counsel tomorrow over his illegal detention, is what they claim by the courts. Jaskirat Singh Bawa now joins me on the phone line. Jaskirat, bring us up to speed with the latest details that you have with you.
Well, very interesting developments. In the morning, we were expecting this plea to actually come up in front of the Chief Justice's Court at 2 p.m. However, this was we found out later that this was now shifted to the special bench of Justice Radhakrishnan and Justice Kher that was hearing the matter all along, the Sahara Sebi matter. And this came as a little bit of a surprise to the lawyers concerned. The proceedings started with Ram Jethmalani, the lawyer for Subrata Roy Sahara, telling the Supreme Court that it was a little embarrassing for him to actually challenge the very bench's orders in front of them, and he will only proceed if the bench felt okay about it, okay, and not embarrassed about him challenging their order. To this, the bench said that they hadn't gone through his pleadings, and also mentioned very in as many words that only once they've read the pleadings will they decide tomorrow whether or not they're embarrassed or not. Now, that is an observation made by the court over here, which perhaps gives an indication of the mood. What we are expecting is by tomorrow 2 p.m. so far, we will be expecting the same bench to once again assemble. Yes.